YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. Good evening. Right now the time is approximately 4:58 p.m. Eastern Time, and the date is Friday, November 20th, 2020. The moon is currently waning in Aquarius, and the sun is in Scorpio. However, tomorrow, Saturday, November 21st, 2020, the moon will be waning in Pisces, and the sun will be transiting in Sagittarius. I just realized that. Before the official discovery of Jupiter, Sagittarius and Pisces, before the official discovery of Neptune, Pisces, like Sagittarius, was ruled by Jupiter. Oh, wow. It's good coffee because, I made it. Okay, so welcome to the next WEDIN video, Witching Every Day in November. It is WEDIN Day 19, the proper way to dispose of a card deck. Now, I tend to use tarot and oracle cards interchangeably. But several years ago I remember, and I wish I could remember the name of the author and the name of the book, but I definitely remember reading that the proper way to dispose of a card deck is by casting it into the fire. Preferably a fireplace or an outdoor sacred fire, but witch in a city, make do with what you got, right? Right. So, there is a copy of my favorite Doreen Virtue Oracle card deck, Goddess Guidance Oracle cards that, well, let's just say that Durga had a field day racing back and forth on my desk one day. And she normally does this when I'm away. Sometimes she does it when I'm not away, but for the most part, if I'm like, let's say, in the Beacon Cold Spring areas, because I'm giving readings at Notions and Potions, as an example. So, we did it, my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos and I did a test. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just burn one card for now. I happen to look at the goddess depicted, it's Irene. In this oracle card deck, her name is written in a Celtic way. But I know the pronunciation of her name is Irene. Irene. That's what's coming into my mind. Irene. Irene is the Greek goddess of peace. So, as I cast this into the sacred fire, I'm going to take a torch, light the card. We did a test. That's why it looks like this. But I'm going to say this. Irene, Greek goddess of peace, I ask that you, and my awesome audiovisual person needs to cast the camera down. So as he does that, I'm going to light this with the torch and I'm going to say Irene, Hellenic goddess of peace. Oh, we need to add some more. Irene, Hellenic goddess of peace. As I burn this card that represents your image, I say to you, remove all the obstacles and barriers that prevent me and mine from experiencing peace in our bodies, in our minds, in our souls, in our places of employment, in all the opportunities that come into our lives for love, light, money, magic, clarity and illumination and peace. It's not burning, I realize that. It needs a little bit more of a torch, or maybe some saltpeter or something else to really cast it. But I would say that the proper way to dispose of a card deck, be it a tarot deck or an oracle card deck, would be to do this during a waning moon. Because how I was taught is that a waning moon, from the night of the full moon to the night of the dark moon, is an excellent time of the lunar month for surrendering and releasing, banishing and dissolving, and eliminating. So with that, I'm going to keep this very short and very sweet. Thank you so much for honoring who I am and what I do. Thank you to Ember Honeyraven for coming up with this fantastic idea for YouTube videos. Okay, just wanted to check something. And then, of course, thank you to all of you for the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscriptions to my YouTube channel, and for scheduling your sessions. If any of you have any questions about this, please do not hesitate to ask in the comments. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful weekend, and many bright blessings and magical miracles. Isis, 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 Isis. I'll have to burn that card last. And good night.